Oh, it went out.
Happy 4th of July 2021. Let's get this shit started. Right, guys? What's going on? Yours truly. Is that all it does? Wishing you a God bless America. Who wants to grab one? Oh, sing by the dawn's once so bright. Yeah. Safe side. Yeah. Definitely do.
Imagine buses for copyright infringement. For playing the national anthem. Your video is violated copyright law.
Well, I figure the national.
It should be public. Stop.
Yeah, I know. Whoop.
If you play that, we will.
It went into.
What about Mr. Crinkle? Fucking. We will get busted because we are violating copyright.
Yeah. We ran into Primus there
Right.
for a second.
Mr. Crinkle, tell me why.
No, I like how it went from my video to Mr. Crinkle.
I love Crinkle.
Yeah.
That's a great fucking song.
Everything they do is great.
Yeah, they're very underrated.
I don't think they are. I don't think they are at all. I think Les Claypool is known as being the greatest bass player.
They're like the modern day Rush. Like, Rush never had a number one hit ever.
Really?
Yeah, never. But everybody knows who they are and they sell out arenas. And Primus is kind of the same way. They'll never have a number one hit, but everybody kind of knows who they are. They've been around forever. They could sell.
Tommy the Cat is my favorite.
Stadiums.
Tommy the Cat is my absolute freaking favorite.
I like Welcome to This World. Too Many Puppies.
Too many puppies. Too many puppies.
Trained to heal. Too many puppies trained to kill.
That's such a good.
Yeah. No, they're fucking great live. I've seen them about 5 times.
I would love to see them live.
I saw them in the 90s and then I saw them.
So he lost his shit at one
with
concert.
Tool like 4 or 5 years ago. And I saw that show. I drove through an ice storm from Cincinnati to Nashville to watch that show.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tool and Primus. Fuck yeah. They were like co-headlining, you know what I mean? So they both played long.
So, man, what is going on, guys? Happy 4th of July. This is still 4th of July season, no? A little bit longer.
Are you one of those people? You're like Chris, 4th of July. You're like one of those Christmas
So let me-
people that doesn't take down their Christmas.
Well, no.
decorations.
Christmas. I'm going to say something about it. Why so much red? You look like a used tampon. First of all, this fucking guy. Let me explain about this fucking guy. And you. I got beef with you, and I got beef with this guy. You two were supposed to be there for 4th of July. I've got $100 of fireworks.
I'm telling you right now. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't think that you realize how hard it is to work that job that I work and to come home. And then I had to set off fireworks with Charlie.
I had
in the morning,
so many. I had
an early afternoon, and then I have to sleep, and then
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with porking your girlfriend. Your girlfriend is beautiful. She's definitely porkable. You should be fucking the shit out of her day and night. She should be looking like buried in a white coffin.
I'm just saying.
That being said, though,
I have a lot to do, man.
And this guy over here, this Jason Calventus, I'm putting you on blast.
And then I wanted to go. Chris Shaw wanted me to come to his house too, and I wanted to do all that, but I had to work.
And
that
fuck your
night
girlfriend.
too.
Yeah.
So I worked the night before, and I had to work that night. So, and then if you know anything at all, as much as you like to, I say this all the time, like, oh, I just go home.
Hey, look at it. He fucking disappeared.
Right.
You're fucking on blast.
I just go home and go to bed.
You're on blast.
But you can't. You can't go home from work, especially a job like mine where you're actually fucking working.
Now explain yourself.
And go, oh, I'm just gonna go right to sleep.
Right.
You can't do
well,
it.
How are you gonna go? How you go? Boom, boom, boom.
What?
You're gonna sleep through that?
Well, no, that's what. Yeah, right when you started to call me, right after that, everything started blowing up in the neighborhood. Yeah, and it was like,
and I'm gonna give these guys a good plug because
I was sleeping like 10 or 15 minutes at a time, and then it would go off again. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's in New York. If you're ever in New York.
This
if
is the best diner in New York.
And you're in the Midwest, like I said.
Did you share it on my page?
Me and Charlie, no, I didn't share
it.
Me and Charlie are going to be at South Bend, Indiana at the Drop Comedy Club on the 6th and the 7th.
That's what I'm always telling you. When you're here, plug your shit.
Well, yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. And then tonight, of course, Champion's Midnight. And then Thursday night, Alice is doing this thing called the stimulus check comedy show.
I haven't seen him in a long time.
And he's paying 30 people $5 to sit up by the stage.
I'll sit by the stage for $5.
Right. So go on the Eventbrite and find it. It's called Stimulus Check Comedy. I have it on my page shared.
You know who got a big check for a comedy? Fucking Barassa from the government. He told me what they gave him for the PUA. Holy shit. He made out like a bandit. I'm not going to say what it was, but Jesus.
Yeah.
Let's put it like this. When he goes to the diner, he's eating sirloin now.
Yeah, but how long will that last?
He's living in Summerlin now.
Again, no. But
yeah.
Once you have it's like when I moved here, I had $10,000. Like, yeah, for 6 months I lived, I didn't do anything. I was staying at Brandon's house on his couch and I was doing comedy. That's it. And I was living off the money that I had. But I said eventually that money ran out.
Yeah, I was like watching him. I'm like, because we went out to eat. He's a good guy. I like Ryan.
I'm just saying you can only live off of money for so long.
Right.
But if you don't have more coming in.
Now you got to do that pizza delivery shit like Dietz.
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, he works at Domino's.
In Texas?
Yeah. Hey
guys, you still have that job?
Here's your
I know he was doing that.
Here's your garlic knots, and don't forget Ket's Pro Wrestling. We've got a good card lined up. Okay, I'm a wrestling fan. Oh, great. So where's your show? Las Vegas. How am I supposed to get there? Well, you just take a Southwest Airlines over to McCarran, and then get down to the arena at Water Street in Henderson. I think you told me it was in Vegas. Well, it's Henderson is like near Vegas, so just like just got to get a Uber all the way out to Henderson, and then you can come back.
I don't know. I know he was doing that. I didn't know if he was still doing it. Because he used to post about stuff when he was working, but
yeah,
either they told him to stop doing that, or he's not doing it anymore. No, he's another one. The same thing. It's like you can't live without money coming in somehow. You got to make money. That's the dilemma right now. Like I said, like I'm stuck in the real world. It's like I'm making more and more money doing comedy, but it's not enough, I can't stop working.
No. Well, I mean, that's everybody. I'd say. Well, I mean, I see a trend.
I'm getting close to where I could, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, if I could just book enough gigs for next year, I can maybe think about quitting. That's what this thing with Charlie. We're going to Indiana. That's the first thing. I just did it. I just shared it to your page.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Yeah, like I said, this is the first step towards that. It's actually, like I said, when I came here, I didn't have any idea what was going to happen. Like I just knew that I needed to start over in a place where the ceiling was higher than where I had been.
And Kentucky.
Well, I did pretty well in Cincinnati, man. For a person who never left Ohio, I had a pretty good. I mean, I did leave Ohio. I toured and shit, but I never left. I never moved. I always
Right.
lived in Ohio,
Right.
and I had a pretty good career. Like,
what were you doing?
Most people, well,
you were doing comedy, but then you stopped for a while. So
Right.
what were you doing when you stopped?
When I stopped,
yeah,
I had went back to music. My friend was running sound in a club, and he was like, "Come down here," because he had recorded some stuff that my band had done, and he knew me as a musician. You know? So he was like, "Come down here and I'll teach you how to run this equipment." He's like, "I know you could run sound here, you know, mix these bands and shit." So I went down there, and he taught me how to run sound, and so I started.
And that was paying the bills.
Yeah, I started mixing bands in bars, and then I was working on his days off, and then his girlfriend, well, not his girlfriend, his ex-wife, was running another club, was a live club, and that guy who was running sound there, he was the sound man for Funkadelic.
And George Clinton?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Because a lot of them are based out there. Because Bootsy lives in Cincinnati.
Bootsy College.
So they were going on tour, so he had to leave. So they needed somebody. So he was like, "Hey, you could get your own club." So I went over there and became the house sound guy there. Not for about a year, or I was running sound there, and then she left to move to Nashville and quit. And the owner of the bar was like, "Why don't you just become the manager?" And I was like, all right, I guess.
Have you ever thought about a titty bar?
What, run titty bar? I did, yeah. I did that in the club on Sundays.
They had titties?
No, yeah, on Sundays, this black guy would bring in these strippers.
Oh shit.
And yeah, we made shitloads of money. But it started to get violent because he was bringing in a bad crowd.
Well, of course.
Yeah,
that's what you get.
Guys with face tattoos and shit look like they just got
guys with face tattoos.
Dude, I'm not kidding you. One night during that night, I walked into the back of the club and it was packed, man. There was people everywhere. I was walking through the middle of it and I was looking around, and yeah, there's all these fucking dudes that look like they just got out of prison and face tattoos and teardrops and shit. And I was thinking to myself,
thank you, brother.
Man, I could get shanked right now in my own club.
Percentage tacos and titties. All right. What's going on
you know
Sunday
what I mean?
nights?
It was like that, and that's when I first really started to think maybe I should get out of this business.
Percentage tacos and then they're shaking me. They're shaking me.
Someone got shot.
Fuck. Fuck.
No, someone got shot. These guys saw each other. They had a beef.
They had a beef.
Yeah, so the one guy went outside, got his gun, and waited outside because I had security. You couldn't get guns inside.
Didn't Kareem talk about this? Wasn't Kareem involved in this?
Yeah, Kareem was my security.
Yeah.
We frisked everybody.
What the fuck is calling it this?
You couldn't get a gun inside my club. That was one of my fucking main points of emphasis all the time. Like, no weapons in the club. And people would be like, "I got a concealed carry permit." And I'd be like, "I don't give a fuck. You can't bring no gun into my bar. I'm just not having it." So these two guys saw each other, had a beef. So the one guy went outside, got his gun, waited until the guy was leaving. And when he opened the door to leave, he just stepped up and shot him in the hip.
Oh, so he didn't kill him?
No, he shot him in the hip with a 22.
Oh, that's like a little.
Anyway, he fell back into the door and fell onto the floor of the bar. And of course, everybody was fucking on the ground. You can hear the gun go off. I was in the back. That was an eerie moment too. I walked up towards the front and everybody was on the ground. I was the only person standing up.
And Bruce's first response was like this. Like, all right, everyone, we still got titties and tacos, man. Titties and tacos outside, man. Don't worry about the gunshots, man. That's going to happen, man, when you bring titties and tacos into the same place, man. All right, man. We
didn't have tacos, just titties.
Titties, all right. You gotta get your titty bucks, man. Get your titty bucks, man. Sunday night titties, man. Sunday fun days with the titties. Sunday fun day. Don't worry about the gunshots out there. That's gonna come with the crowd,
anyway,
man.
That's why when I had to cut that guy off, and he was mad, and he was like, "Oh, what? But we're running a good club or something."
Hey, man, look.
I told him, look, you don't run a club, man. You run a prison yard.
Look, man, the titties. I like the titties. You have to
This
go.
is not a good crowd, like that you're bringing in here. You know what I mean? Like, and it's only going to get worse if we keep doing. And then
All right, man. Sunday
another
fun
time
day.
they got in a fight, so it was,
Titties at
that's
22s.
when I had to cut them off.
Titties at 22s. Titties at
After-
22s.
After the guy got shot, I was like, okay, that was a neighborhood beef thing that could happen, you know, like but I already knew, like, okay, this is bad, and if anything else happens, I'm gonna end it. And then they all got in a big fight. It was like a riot. Like I went in the back of my club and they're all just fighting. And then my table got flipped over.
Hey, yo, nigga, fuck you, man. Nigga,
My
fuck you, nigga, fuck you, nigga,
right.
fuck you,
My
nigga.
soundboard got flipped over.
That my bitch. Oh, man,
Got
fuck you,
broken.
man. Fuck you, oh, fuck you, man.
They were all
Oh,
fighting.
Come
So-
on, guys, titties.
So I had to run in. I had to run in the middle of the thing. I had a taser
The fucking
that
hate.
crackles like, dude. That noise makes people back the fuck up.
Oh, yeah, that shit is loud.
If you ever do that, like, and it comes on, yeah, and the white light comes on, people jump back. Like, they don't want to get hit with that. And I had a collapsible steel baton I always had with me, too.
You know they make both.
So I went out there and was like,
You can buy a baton
had
taser.
the baton and started fucking
You could have been shot.
shocking the taser.
You could have been
and
shot
shit.
right there.
Well, no, because we were inside the bar. There's no guns.
Guys, come
I
on,
told
man.
you.
No violence, man. No 22s with your titties, man. No titties with the 22s, man. It
No,
doesn't
but
work,
you
man.
asked me what I was doing. That's what I was doing. And I was playing in a band.
Titties at 22s, man. Enter the band after that, man. Titties at 22s. Name of our new band.
And then I fucking, what's up, Paulie? And then that's when I realized I can't be 50 years old and doing this. You know, I don't want 50 going, you know, getting into your 50s and 60s, running this fucking bar,
What, you mean tasing motherfuckers?
breaking up fights, yeah, and get tasing motherfuckers, picking up people on the floor.
I would have
who've been
taken.
shot.
I would have taken
You know.
the bitches. Here's what I would have done. I would have taken the
It's
bitches.
not.
I would have taken the bitches from the guy. I would have made myself their pimp. I would have taken
No, but that's
the
what
bitches.
that's what you asked me about a strip club. That's when I was like, yeah, I was like, why can't we just run a strip club? It was like,
Take the
let's
bitches.
just open up a strip club somewhere. And I was
Take
talking with
the
this guy
bitches.
about it. But same thing is like, do you know how much headaches come with that? You
Well,
gotta deal
they're-
with all these rickety bitches that got fucking, you know, all kinds of drug. You know, who knows what they have?
These are rickety bitches.
Drug problems or whatever else, you know, or dysfunctional relationships that where the boyfriend's coming to work and fucking, you know.
My teeth look good today. Look at this shit. Like my teeth are usually kind of no. My teeth look.
I ordered.
Take the
I'm
bitches.
going to confess now because, I'm going to have to talk about it anyway. But I ordered some veneers. They should be coming.
Wait a minute.
maybe
Wait a minute.
month.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Here's the thing. Let me school you real quick.
Well,
Smile.
Charlie did
Smile.
it. It was okay.
You got crooked teeth. Not horrible, but you got crooked teeth. You got to get the Invisalign first. Then you do the veneers
Yeah,
because you're gonna have white
it
crooked.
doesn't really matter at this
And-
point.
And
How old I am? At some point, I got to just do my whole fucking
All right,
mouth.
what you need to do.
But I can't afford to do that.
Well,
right now.
what you need to do is you got to cut back on the smoking because I know a guy.
Well, that's never
I
gonna
worked with a guy. I know.
That's never gonna happen.
I worked with a guy, and I'll say his name because I don't think it's gonna reach him. His name
cut
was
back on the smoking.
his
Are
name-
you fucking serious? You know who you're talking to?
Ray Fox. He kind of looked like Freddie Mercury, but with beautiful blue eyes, perfect tan skin,
That would be weird.
like aqua. The eyes were
No,
aqua.
that would be strange, don't you think?
They were
Like
gorgeous,
Freddie Mercury with
and
crystal blue eyes.
and highlights. Okay, gay as a Sunday morning. Now, he had the perfectly
Why
straight
do
teeth.
all guys that look like Freddie Mercury fucking gay?
I don't know. No mustache though. No mustache. No mustache. Tan skin, aqua eyes. But like Freddie Mercury with a tan, aqua eyes. Okay, auburn hair, handsome dude. Now
Obviously, you filed him
The
away in
guy-
dental catalog.
the guy had perfectly straight teeth, but he had a gap in between the front two teeth.
well, like David Letterman.
He had worse.
Worse, like
Yeah.
Michael Strahan.
Your Michael Strahan gap. Now, his teeth went from white to shit brown because he smoked dead center, like this.
Right.
Like he smoked
Right
like he
through the
was like a
gap.
Bond villain. Yeah.
Right.
All right. So now he's got these. So what does he do? He gets veneers, and now he's got a perfect smile. He's got the Roman Reigns smile, And
Right.
what does he do? He starts smoking again. His veneers turned yellow within
Right.
a week.
Of course.
They're plastic. They're gonna turn yellow.
Right.
You gotta. What are you gonna do? Put like a fucking OxyClean tab in your mouth? You know, I mean,
I don't know how it works.
What are you
I
gonna
just
put like an
figured I had to
effervescent tab?
try
Like dent your.
to do something. So.
What are you gonna put like super poly dent in your mouth and then start foaming like you got rabies just to clean your mouth? No.
Speaking of, have you heard the Land Rover commercial?
No.
Who decided to let the old man with false teeth read the commercial on the radio?
Oh God.
He's like, Land Rovers. Why are these Land Rovers so exciting? And you're like, dude, can't you hear your fucking dentures?
Just spits off into the mic.
Not that there's nothing wrong with having dentures or whatever, but it's like, why are they hiring him to do the fucking commercial?
I'll do the Land Rover commercial right now. You want me to do the Land Rover commercial?
I'm just saying.
I could do it. I could do it here. Here.
Why are these Land Rovers so exciting?
You got to do it with a British
Because there
accent.
once new Land Rovers. You know what I mean? It's like,
You got to do it with a British accent, and you have to go like this. Hold on. You got to get classical music. Let me get a classical song.
every time, don't copyright infringe, man.
I don't know. We'll find something. Here we go. Night music by
You're
Mozart.
gonna copyright infringe it. Trying to get
I'm Nick Nimmin,
fucking-
and I'm a
Oh no! Oh
streamer.
crap!
Show
What is this
canceled.
shit? All right, hold on.
6 years I've been
What
live
is this
streaming
shit?
since
I just want to hear.
some fucking ad. You can subscribe to somebody's page.
All right, hold on. Why is a new Land Rover so exciting? Because the new Land Rover has all of the features that you love. Why is an old Land Rover exciting? Because of the 10,000 mile. Oh, this doesn't work. Wait a minute. What the fuck? It's like depressing music. Hold on. I can adjust. Hold on.
This
You gotta
is
go.
More like,
The
do
2003
you
Land.
have problems performing in bed?
Oh yeah. Hold on. Oh no. Hold on. It is.
Have you heard of Cialis?
No. This is. Are your antidepressant medications not working?
Right.
Is it hard to get out of bed?
It's every day a deep, dark walk down a black hole.
Oh no, this is Christmas. The brand new Mercedes-Benz
of
event.
nothingness.
Hold on. The
Now
brand
stop.
new
You are gonna get us copyright infringement.
Uh,
Stop. No, they'll yank the show. Remember, they did it before.
Not on YouTube.
They
You always got-
yanked it because you played that porno.
No, I didn't. No, you know what I did? They
But
didn't.
no, was it
It
that
was
porno?
the Holy Mountain.
No, yeah, no, it was
The
that. Yeah,
Holy
it was that
Mountain.
weird fucking movie, Swedish movie. Or
No,
whatever
well,
the fuck
not.
it was.
How do you
What
not
is that,
know
Russian?
this?
It's Russian.
You're a fucking stoner. How do you not know what the Holy Mountain is?
Yeah.
That's Jodorowsky, man. That's a Chilean French filmmaker.
It's
That
like
guy.
Jack Frost. You ever seen that?
How the fuck
The
do you not
Russian-
know this?
It's
The
a-
Holy
If
Mountain.
they never did it on Mystery Science Theater, I don't know it.
Jesus Christ, that movie is a
And
classic.
how did they not do that on
And El
Mystery Science
Topo?
Theater?
Jesus Christ, Sangre. Jesus, this is a fucking classics.
You're like,
What kind of stoner doesn't
these are
know
classics.
this?
Then you're like, have you seen The Godfather? No. What is that?
I know what the fucking Godfather is. Well, me?
No, I'm just saying, that's like
1, 2, and sometimes 3.
you're getting way deep into the like Chilean filmmaker.
Alejandro Jodorowsky. He's still alive. How do you not? What kind of stoner are you? That's like fucking stoner 101.
That's not.
Yes, it
It
is.
is not. I could bet you I could call
Yeah, they're gonna
all
know.
the stoners
How
I
the
know.
fuck
and be
do you
like,
not
have you
know?
seen this movie? You'd be like, no.
Well, half the guys. What are you gonna call that loser, Doug Redditch? That fucking loser.
I don't even know where he's at right now.
Yeah, he's probably sitting in the corner of his house crying.
If he's not here, he's in Reno. He bounces back and forth,
Yeah, blowing what little money he has.
gambling. No, he's gambling. That's how he makes money.
Look,
Playing.
if he
Poker.
makes money playing poker and
He
he's good like
does.
that, then go. God bless, Doug. God bless.
He doesn't fucking.
God bless.
He's got money all the time, and he doesn't work. He gambles.
Eventually, the
That's a
chicken has
dangerous
to come home to
lifestyle
roost
to
because
lead,
you got to collect taxes off that.
It's a dangerous lifestyle. Yes. for sure.
And if you go into a slump and now you got no
But-
money, I used to work with a guy like
the
this
way it
from,
is.
from fucking Philly.
Dude, there's lots of guys around here like that. This guy at my work, He fucking been showing me all through the NBA finals. Like, oh, look at this. Like, he bet $900 on a game. $900 on a game.
No, I'm going the wrong way.
But if you lose, he won. But if you lose, you're fucked. You know?
That's what I think about the gambling bullshit.
I don't gamble either.
William Hill owns your life.
I don't gamble.
You know what? My district manager, his guy's name is Joe. And he used to love it when all my coworkers, all the specialists, all the supervisors, that is, would gamble because he'd be so happy because they'd fucking blow all their money.
Right.
And he'd come in with a big shit-eating grin the next day. And he was from Minnesota. And he's going, oh, you guys lost again. This is going to be a great day. Now they're going to have to work hard, Rob, to get all their money back. And then they're going to fucking blow it all again.
Right. It's like a drug addiction, except it's not drug.
And then they blew all their money, Bruce. They blew every
and it's
last
legal,
dollar.
So they don't. They're like, yes, spend all your money so that we, So I mean, it's in their incentive for you to be broke.
Because now you're gonna sell.
You need your job. You know, you need them.
Meanwhile,
you gotta have them.
Meanwhile, the
Therefore,
customers don't show.
They own you.
The customers are not showing. Look, there is the
Right
book. You were
now?
making fun of it. Who Moved My Cheese? But the whole point of that book was it was kind of like a work Bible in the sense that if you're working retail, that revenue stream of a retail brick and mortar is drying up like Lake Mead, and it's not coming back
unless you're in my business.
Well, food is
never going away
for the
That's
most
the
part.
one thing that's good about the grocery.
But retail is
for
fucked.
retail.
Retail's fucked.
It's still retail, but it's not retail in the sense of like you have to be a salesman or it's a store and needs to be.
Well, they come up to you every once in a while to go, "What's
well,
better,
yeah, they'll ask
Green
you
Giant
questions
or
or
Del
they'll
Monte?
show you where, or they'll say, "Where can I find the pancakes?" Or whatever.
When you're high, what's better, Green Giant or Del Monte,
right.
sir?"
But it's never going anywhere.
All right. Well, first of all, I want
People
to
need to
address
eat.
this right now. I want to address this. The
it's
phone is ringing.
recession proof.
I want to address this right now. The phone is ringing, and
It's probably Doug Ray.
no. It's my fuck him. If he has my fucking number, I'm burning the house down.
He would have called me.
Yeah. No, it's my neighbor. She's trying to get a hold of my dad, and we have the one house line. No, I tell you right now. First of all, I want to address something that's been going on, a phenomenon. What's with these fucking family memes? These Dominic Toretto family memes that have been floating all around. Look at this shit.
What is it?
You see, you're out of it lately. You're not on your game. You're not on the game lately. You're not on your game. You're off. You're off.
Well, I'm not trying to be like on social media 24 hours a day.
Look at this shit.
Anymore.
This has been flooding
Getting
the
kicked
internet.
off Facebook actually kind of helped me. It reduced massively the amount of time I'm staring at my phone.
Yeah.
I caught myself yesterday, I think it was.
I don't got friends. I got family. You're not seeing this? This is all over the place. Every meme is about Dominic Toretto. Dominic Toretto in the Avengers. Dominic Toretto in Star Trek. Dominic Toretto in Star Wars. Toretto. It's so much Toretto, it's Tourette's.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh my
I don't even
God.
know who this fucking guy is. Tell you the truth.
You've never seen Fast and Furious?
Which one? Part 27?
No, they're up to 9. They're up to
No,
Fast and Furious 9.
No.
With John Cena as Dominic Toretto's evil brother.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This is precisely why I don't watch the Fast and Furious movies. We got your professional wrestlers. We got your mandatory Rock appearance. We got your
The Rock and
Diesel.
Cena.
We got your Vin Diesel. We got your
Roman Reigns
Well,
was
we
in
had
it.
a guy, but then we burned him up in the car. But
And Stone Cold Steve Austin. They've had Stone Cold. I thought they had Stone Cold. Maybe I'm mistaken.
they had their own like Aaron Paul. He was like their version of Aaron Paul, but then he killed himself in that car.
I just remembered something. What happened to so what did they do with Paul Walker? How did they explain him dying?
I don't know. I didn't watch the fucking movie. But they did kill him in the movie, I think. And
Hold on. Wait, did you say
so that they could have like a tribute
Did
funeral.
you say sorry, not sorry? Now, see, hold on.
It says free
JTS.
John Cena.
Yeah, I know. JTS, I want to know this. Are you a wrestling fan at all? Like, and then we're not, but are you like an Impact Wrestling fan? I don't know if he was referencing Cowboy James Storm. No? Yes? No? I don't know, because that's his gimmick. Sorry about your damn luck.
What's that? Oh,
That's
he's like the modern day hillbilly Jim.
And he comes out with a cowboy hat and he drinks a beer and he's got the boozer.
Remember
cruiser.
Hillbilly Jim?
Nah.
Hillbilly Jim was the first character that I think I ever saw, and I don't know if they've ever done it again, where they brought him out of the audience.
Oh yeah.
He was not. No, do you remember?
Okay.
He was in the
Sure.
audience.
I
Hillbilly Jim.
I'm going to
used
save you.
sit
I'm going to save you
in
10
the
minutes.
crowd. And
I
then,
never watched wrestling in the early 80s, but
that was when it was
twice.
still WWF.
Well, they were WWF into the 90s.
Before the Wildlife Fund sued them and took
Yeah, that was
their
like
name back.
2001, 2003. Wait.
Walked the Undertaker to the
Well,
ring.
what does that mean? You walked the Undertaker to the ring. What did you hold his hand? What was this? What is
We
this?
stood in for Paul Bearer.
I'm Paul Jr. Oh, I touch myself. And that's why I make this sound. Oh.
Paul Bearer I mean, was kind of like a weird version of Mickey Mouse. That voice.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck he came up with that voice.
Demonic Mickey Mouse.
That wasn't
voice.
demonic. Sounded like somebody gave him a fucking vasectomy. And
No,
it went
I
wrong.
mean, I'm saying like he was trying to do that. Oh, it blended in with a bunch of stagehands. Yeah. See, I did stagehand.
You told us you built a ring.
WWE Raw.
You
No,
built
I'm saying a few
you
times,
built
but
a ring.
they never let us participate in it.
No, because then they got to pay you for being on camera.
They just fucking. We just built the thing and then took it.
All right,
down.
Bruce, Billy, Tim, whatever the fuck your name is, go over to here and ratchet this the fuck up and then get out of here.
Right.
Fuck you. What do you think this is?
I remember once we were doing the Jonas Brothers, and I just kept telling you, the rigger guys, they were getting ready to climb up there, and I just kept saying to them, "Look, it only takes one of you, just one of you, to not tie the knot right."
I want to switch gears.
And we could rid ourselves of this fucking menace that is the Jonas Brothers.
All right, you good?
They were all laughing at me.
So I have an issue.
What's that?
So I've been on Tinder now for about 6 months.
Oh shit!
My manager and the guy Jason Calventus who started off watching
6 months, you said?
Yeah, on Tinder. Now
How
They had-
many dates, Tinder dates have you
Zero.
had in 6 months? None?
I've had
All right.
because so here's the thing. So I had one girl I was talking to, and she was like, and I said to her, "Hey, where do you want to? Let's do this. What are your thoughts on this restaurant or that restaurant or this place or that place?" And she goes, "No. How about we meet up at Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks in the morning?" And I'm like, "In the morning? I can't do Monday morning. I'm working. What about Tuesday?" "Well, you're messaging me at 1 a.m. So you're not a morning person." So that I haven't heard from her since. So that one was a. And then it was like fucking weird. Next was this Chinese chick. Now, if you've ever been on Tinder, Chinese accounts are usually, I thought, fake. In other words, just like spammers putting out some nonsense. I thought they were fake. So I just randomly swiped right on this one, and she responded and said, "Hey, what's going on?" I said, "Hey, nice to meet you, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Thank you for friending me. What are you doing? Are you in Vegas?" Then she sends me an image. Oh, no, she goes to me, "Well, let's go on WhatsApp." So WhatsApp is
So she moves you from
Tinder to
another?
WhatsApp. So now we're on WhatsApp.
So what's that, like a chat thing?
Yeah, it's just like DMs. It's
Okay.
connected to your phone.
All right.
And you might as well just be texting. So now she's got my phone number. I've got hers. She could technically call me. I could technically call her.
Right.
So now she's DMing me. She's shooting me messages, and it goes from the first thing I said was, "Well, hey, where are you right now? Let's make it simple. Where are you right now?"
Right.
So she goes, "Why are you asking me repetitive questions?" Shows me a picture of our conversation on Tinder. I was in Vegas. I'm in San Francisco working with my dad at his company.
Right.
Does that clear it up for you? Smiley face. So now I'm thinking to myself, is she being a bitch, or is this just like some cultural difference? And now this is where we're at. "Good morning. How are you? Are you awake?" "Yes." "Did you eat breakfast?"
But she's calling you on the phone?
Just messaging me
Oh,
on
okay,
WhatsApp.
okay.
"Have you had breakfast?"
Right.
No. "Why not? Breakfast is important." Okay. Is this like a dude like Nunya? "Hey, what's going on?"
Good awake.
Good awake. So I got this person
I
now.
don't know what that means, but okay.
I got this
Thank you for
person
being
now.
here.
Yeah, thank you. And I'm looking at this and going, all right, so what am I doing wrong here? Smell your fingers for me, please.
What the fuck is that?
Well, no. Yeah, hold on. Oh, the smell of ass and cum and
Right. Let me rub my balls first.
Oh, just
Anyway.
so she's now.
So she's boring, is what you're saying.
Oh, I don't know.
Asking mundane questions.
Yes, mundane is the perfect word to describe this. Hold on, this is insanity. So hold on, hold on. I'll go through in there.
What?
Yes. How are you today?
Yeah, but have you don't do that.
Hey, today was a long work day, but it ended up well, and I'm going home and to relax. I hope your day went well. Are you back home now? Question mark. No, I am not home yet. My shift was long today. Have you had dinner? Question mark. My friend. I'm home now.
How long has this been going on?
Like 2 days.
Okay.
I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to make things small. Do you like Italian food? Tonight I had pesto with clams. Thumbs up. Okay. I like to eat seafood. Like, this is just mundane, and I don't know if I'm being trolled. I don't know if this is
that's
catfish.
what I'm getting ready to say, though, too. You never talked to this girl?
Thank you.
Maybe
Robert
she
is
has, maybe she doesn't speak great
English. I don't know, but it could be. My thing is,
when I get things like that, I feel like, okay, this is a catfish of some sort. Yeah, it's like
am I being catfished?
some kind of. But if it's gone on for 2 days and she hasn't asked you for money or anything,
well, the conversations are so. Like I want to. I don't know how to proceed. I don't know, and then I said,
you need to speak to this person,
right? So I
hear
said
their voice.
Well, I said, what? Yeah. So I said, what is your goal relationship wise? I said, she goes, to get married. I said, no, marriage isn't a goal. Marriage is not a relationship. Marriage is what you do after the relationship, where you establish yourselves and what you like about each other and what you can tolerate, and that's when you get married. And I got no answer. It was really vague, and I don't know. And then I had the other person who's, I don't know. She had one picture on her profile and was her and another girl, and she's this shorter one with a cute face and green eyes. But anything down below could be a train wreck. I mean, I can only see the head, so it could be like, you ever hear of like a skinny fat, like arguably speaking, Randall is a bigger, heavier guy than a lot of other people, but he hides it well. They call that skinny fat. He doesn't look like he could crunch it out in a couple weeks and be thin again. Right. But he's got a big beer belly.
Well, yeah, he drinks a lot.
He drinks a lot. So my thing is, I don't see the face. Below, it could be a disaster. She could be one of those. She could have, shot out 3 kids.
Right.
And then my coworker's like, oh no, you want to date the ones that have kids because they fuck better. Because they're desperate, so they fuck. And this is the other thing I don't Tinder. I don't understand.
See, this is the thing. Is like, I don't know. I mean, I've always kind of been like that when I hear guys talk about girls. Like listen to what you just said. Like, it's like perhaps like being so shallow is the fucking problem. It's like
I didn't say anything about whether it was good or bad.
And a lot of people talk like that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's why people have problems in relationships.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, you need to find some. Like I always say, you can't fuck 24 hours a day.
It gets boring after a while.
Hanging out with somebody, you better make sure that
you can tolerate their company.
Them,
yeah,
or at least. I was trying to write a bit about. It was like a relationship. Like everybody, it's hard to live with somebody, right? Everybody does things that get on your fucking nerves, right? And the depth of your love for a person is measured by how many of these things that you take before you go, I don't want to fucking be around you anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you're never going to find a perfect person who doesn't do something that gets on your fucking nerves.
What is something
like Charlie is wonderful.
Yeah, but
Charlie
gets on her nerves.
Eat my fucking food. Like, I'll have something in the refrigerator and I'll be like at work and like, oh, when I get home, I'm gonna
and it's gone.
I'm gonna eat that fucking piece of baklava I got yesterday at the Greek restaurant. Like I left it in there for myself, and then I'll come home and and open the fridge, it's fucking not there, and I'll be fucking pissed.
You know what?
But
My teeth look really.
is that
white.
a violation that's like worthy of me to go get the fuck out? You know, you ate my buckle.
I'm sorry. I'm distracted by how beautiful my teeth are
Like
looking.
all of her positive qualities far outweigh that. You know.
I bought this new toothbrush that's electric and charcoal infused.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I'm really thinking it's working.
Well,
Look at this. This is nice.
maybe it is.
I cut my hair today. How good is that? Like, I mean, it's not like, look at that. That's a good
Your
haircut.
hair.
Fuck you, Bruce.
Right.
Yeah,
No, it's-
yeah. Caption this.
I mean, don't you think about that? You want to be like the old man, like the grumpy old dude who's just down in the end of the block by himself and just like, get out. You're already miserable. How miserable are you going to be then? Like,
Who said I'm literally trying to date people? I'm putting myself out there.
I know that's good. I'm
putting
glad.
myself out there.
No, you need to talk to this person.
Yeah.
But first of all, this person said that they were from Vegas, but
No,
then
they visited. They visited.
Oh, okay.
So now I understand how Tinder
so
works.
she's from San Francisco.
So yeah, now I understand how Tinder
Oh, well,
works.
that's not a good thing.
Tinder
You don't want a long distance
Tinder
relationship.
works. It will come up with a woman or sometimes a guy randomly,
Well,
and it will
matches
go
to anyone
if
that's
you're
in your
anywhere
area.
nearby. In other words,
Yes.
if you use Tinder, it pings your location,
Yes.
puts you on there, and now I know that you've at least been in Vegas.
Yes.
For this point in time, you're in Vegas.
Well, no, what happens is if you opened up the app while she was in Vegas, she would become a match for you because she's within a certain radius.
But then she went
You
back.
can set
she
that
went back
radius
home.
too. Like you can move
50 miles. Or
right. And then it gives you those matches or whatever.
Hold on a second. Let me show you.
I only met one girl off Tinder. Hey. Oh, yeah, no, she's fake. That's fake.
No, wait.
No, yeah, she's everywhere. She's a almost a stock catfish photo, that chick. I've seen her around everywhere. I don't know who she really is, but yeah.
Oh, the person who said it was too
She's
late.
fake.
Like we didn't want. Now I told her I do a show on 9:00 on YouTube, and she said, "Cool." So we're not out of the woods yet with this. Okay, Elizabeth.
Oh God.
Oh wow.
No, that chick, the one you just showed me, the Chinese girl, I don't even think she's Chinese. I think she's Japanese. That's a stock catfish photo. See? He's already fallen for the stock catfish.
Well, no. So here is. Did I delete her?
That girl has about 500 profiles. I've seen them all over. They're on Instagram.
I gotta pay. No, I am not paying.
They're on Twitter. Now, the newest thing is Twitter. They'll be like, so-and-so start following you, and then you'll go to look at their thing, and it's like they don't have any posts. They have like one retweet of something. You know what I mean?
Well, here's the other girl on the left.
Yeah, that's a real chick. You been talking to her?
Yeah. She's the one she's the one who's like, oh yeah, I gotta be, I'm a morning person. I'm not a morning person.
Well, that right there already is a fucking
What?
strike one.
And then this girl is
You're not gonna get along very well, probably.
I don't know if this
in
one
the long term.
but this is ridiculously. But I think she's just looking for Instagram likes. This one. So half of Tinder is hookers. So,
Yeah, I had one girl that she asked me, did I want to get together? And then basically she was like, it'll be $400. And I was like, for $400, I better be able to do whatever I want.
he's right.
And she was like, what? I was like, that's a lot of money,
$400. You better work her like a sock
That's
puppet.
what I said. I was like, for $400, I expect an entire evening of
Your tongue is Charmin toilet paper.
my debauchery being fucking catered to.
All right, I'm going to be honest. This is unprofessional to leave a show midway through, but I want to take a quick break. So
Break.
I want to ask you, do you want something to drink? I've got booze.
Oh, What do you drinking? That you drinking that peanut butter whiskey?
No, I finished that. Hold on. I'm going to be right back.
But no, I don't want anything to drink. But don't do that. I'll talk.
Like a sock
I
puppet.
mean, you can't just leave these people to stare at Vin Diesel for fucking 10 minutes.
You didn't even know who he was.
No, it's Vin Diesel, not. Oh, is that his character's name in the Fast and Furious? Is that the deal? I thought it was some actor. I'm like, I never heard of this actor. That's how little I know about the Fast and the Furious, and I'm fucking proud to say that. This guy was like, he never drinks, and all of a sudden he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna leave the show in the middle of the thing to make a cocktail." He never drinks. No, I was Fast and Furious. I don't know. I don't even think I might have seen the first one. It's like one of those things. I think I've been to people's houses and they've been watching it, and I'm like seeing like bits and pieces and parts. It's like, but I'm not. It's the same movie every time. I mean, I hate to break it to you, but it's, you know, we got to steal some cars. You know, it's like, how far can you take it? You know, well, apparently 9 or 10 times you can take it. I mean, it's all just a vehicle. It's like Final Destination. It's like, it's all just a vehicle for them to have car chases and car crashes and maybe gunfights, you know, whatever action tropes.
It's supposed to be about racing, and it moved into tanks.
I'm just saying, it's like, it's the same movie every time. It's like, we got to steal some cars, you know.
That's not what the movie's about.
Or whatever they do. I'm saying.
It's about family.
Whatever.
I don't got friends.
That's not true.
I got family.
You got like, friends is like anything else. You got some friends, but there's levels. You know, you got some friends you consider
Acquaintances.
so close to be your family. Then you have friends that you do know and you care about. And then you got people that you know that you just know them and like you don't really care about them that much. You know, like, you know, like, you know what I mean? Not everybody you know is your fucking family. And if you think that, you're gonna be fucked when you call them for help. Like you're like, I need you to help me out. And they're like, oh, I gotta go.
One day you're gonna be in a stall with trouble, and a cop's gonna walk by on his off shift and hear, and I'm gonna get a call from you. Collect call from help.
I don't hang out. No, I'm calling Mikey Slyman. I already set that up. Mikey Slyman's an actual bail bondsman, Rob.
Oh,
he will come and get you out of jail. You should probably know him or get his phone number. If you do know him, you should have his number.
I'll get it.
He goes. If for whatever reason you lose it or you don't have it, or he's like, my number's on the wall. Like, if you ever get taken to jail in Vegas.
How much are his services?
He's a bail bondsman, so
I don't know how that works.
They put up your bail and then you pay them like a percentage or whatever. You know, if your bail, you only pay 10% of whatever your bail is to begin with.
What?
Right?
Oh.
So if your bail is fucking $5,000, you can get out with $500 cash. Generally, unless it's like a violent crime and the judge says you can't get
no
that.
bail.
Generally, you pay 10% of whatever the bail
But
is.
what you want to hear is we're going to release you under your own recognizance.
Yes, that's the best thing that you
That means you're not fucked up enough.
or you just plead out right then. Oh, now see, if you would have said I have Angry Orchards, I would have said, yeah, I'll take one. But I didn't know you had that. You said you had booze. I thought you meant booze. Like,
really?
yeah, what is this? Anyway. Hazy and less sweet. Oh wow.
Hey, Dad!
Don't make your dad bring you a fucking beer. That's totally rude.
Come on! Mom! Meatloaf! Fuck!
Right? I told you I don't like onions. And the goddamn
That was supposed to be. It comes with the nunchucks. No, man, we don't do weddings,
No,
man. We
sure.
do funerals.
Right.
That was the best.
I don't know. Tinder is not something I would recommend personally. Like I said, I had the Tinder for like. I will say this: I didn't really try to use it. I'd go on there and just swipe and like wait for there to be a match, and when there was a match, I would send a. It never, hardly ever.
Trying to find a picture that best looks like her, and yeah, pretty much something like this.
No, that's what I'm saying is. There's a lot of stock. I be following. I could see it happen. Like I follow a lot of hot chicks on Instagram, and then sometimes people will take their pictures and make fake profiles, and then it'll be like so and so started following you.
She's like this, but whiter skin and redder lips, lipstick, all over her profile pics, which is about trite as fuck for Asian girls.
Dude, Asian girls are hot.
That is, it's a really bad picture, but Jesus Christ, right there.
Asian girls be hot. They're one of the. That's one that I haven't knocked that off the list, and I probably never will now.
Hold on, look.
Never had an Asian girl.
Oh, look at that. Yes,
always wanted one. That's for sure.
Oh, wait. Well, you're dating Charlie now, so Charlie, we gotta have a talk. You're not on my bucket list.
No. No, it's not that. I never like I said, I never hardly been with anybody that it wasn't like organically, you know.
But I don't know. If I'm dating Charlie,
forced like one
and
night
she comes
stands,
along
like,
and it's
try
just
to
like
pick up girls all the time. I'm not good at it, you know.
If she comes along and goes right
bullshit
now
to girls to get them to want to fuck me.
Right now, this is happening right now. Right now, Bruce. No bullshitting. She is spread eagle right now.
She looks like she just got out of high school.
Even better.
Or she's 17.
Even fucking better.
Have a seat.
Hey, man, Bruce, you know the old saying, if it bleeds, it seeds.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Take this man to a massage.
I'm going to tell you right now.
No, but that's what I mean, though. It's like, to me, buying it doesn't really count.
Man, old enough to pee, old enough for me.
It's not, yeah, exactly. And you wonder why you're alone. Like,
hey, man, there is grass on the field, I will play ball. If there is no grass on the field, I will play ball.
I just don't understand like what. Yeah, no, like I said, buying it doesn't really count to me.
No, it doesn't.
It's like if I have to,
but you
have to get it organically.
Organically,
somehow.
What the? You make it
like
sound like
never
farming.
was any place where there was a bunch of like Asian chicks, you know, hanging out where I could try to pick them up.
All right, hold on. I just want to comment on this.
And I already clarified.
Noticing the profile pic for the hot Asian girl for this is a Facebook page on how to please Asian women. I just randomly found.
Oh my god! Yeah, right. Exactly. Ran by some incel.
I like the fact in the corner is.
Like I said, she looks 15.
Man. I like how in the corner they leave the old man. Look at this shit. This is all. But wait, first of all, oh my god.
No, she's cute.
Oh god.
But like I said, she looks like she's 15. I could.
Hey man, if she's 15, I'll still get in between. Oh man.
Of course you would.
Oh.
Of course you would.
All right, so no, XRP.
He's like, can I buy
all of the Asian? Depends on what country she's from. Might be.
That's what I'm saying. You would fucking do that.
Rather
than have to actually deal with another human being.
Wait. I like the way. Hold on. The word you use is very.
You might have to compromise.
The word you use, deal. Deal. This is the word. See, deal.
It is dealing. When you live with another person, you have to deal with that person. Let's see. Look. See, that's what I mean. You pay for pussy no matter what. Like, what do you mean? That's not true.
Where's your baklava, Bruce?
Not necessarily true. Well, yeah, I mean, in little, in little things like that, yes.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that I do things.
No baklava for Bruce.
If you ask her, I'm sure she would have a list of things that she doesn't like that I do. But, you know, my list would be for Charlie. My list for Charlie would be, you're not a 15-year-old Asian girl. Right, exactly. No, but I'm saying, me and Charlie haven't had a remarkably smooth relationship. way more than I would have anticipated, because I said we didn't really know each other. It was long distance, and then we just jumped into living together. So it was like, this could go bad. But it didn't.
I see. He's right. He's in a sense.
In a sense, yes, but in a sense, no. Like,
There
me
is-
and Charlie,
there
Charlie
is-
pays half the bills. It's not like I'm carrying. her.
Here's
Like,
my
I did
take on
carry
this.
her
Here's
for
my
a
take on
while
this. Here's my
until she
take on
got
this. Here's my
on
take
her
on
feet,
this.
Got a job and shit. But now she pays half the bill.
You're right. He's right. But at the end of the day, as much as I'd like to joke about fucking her until she's blind, at the end of the day, the emotional receipt is not there, because there's
Right,
nothing.
like I said, what
there's
happens
nothing-
after that?
Yeah.
You sit down at the table and she goes, then like I said,
She goes
ask
on
you
a MAGA.
questions-
She pulls
ask
on a
you
MAGA
questions-
hat.
Ask
Yeah.
you questions like that, like, "Oh, is your breakfast good?" And you're like, "Oh my god, I want to shoot myself in the face after about 5 minutes of this boring ass conversation." Yeah, that's good if that's what you want,
But that gets old.
right?
That gets old.
He doesn't talk about how he goes home at night alone and cries.
Oh no, he's not going home alone, but he's not. He's waking up alone.
No, he doesn't care.
No.
He doesn't care. Like, maybe you're a sociopath.
Bro, I'm drowning
who
in
doesn't
pussy
need,
juice.
human
Oh,
contact or whatever.
Hold on.
Like,
my goal is to get to Thailand and just.
yeah, but see, I get that and that.
I want.
Charlie's just as dirty as I am, which makes it great.
Wait, so Charlie's good for the sucky fucky?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Good man. He wins.
So
He wins.
basically, I got the best of both worlds. I can have porno sex all day if I want, and she'll cook me dinner, and we go out and have fun. We like the same shit most of the time.
That's the best line. Have you ever seen the Venture
She likes
Brothers?
cooking show. How's
Yeah.
that? She likes like Top Chef and shit, and I don't like that shit. But again, you're gonna be like, "Oh, you like to watch Top Chef? I'm not fucking hanging out." with
The
you.
best line I ever saw about
No,
this
that's what I'm
was
saying.
in.
I do have it made in the shade. It rarely happens. That's what I'm saying. It's lucky. It's like I hit the lottery. Like, we have not had one argument. We've been living together now
by a year.
for
By a year.
for more than a year, a little bit more, maybe a year and a month or something. We have not had one argument.
So how's your neighborly Larry doing?
My
Any-
mom was like, "That's weird." I was like, "Yeah, it is
I
weird."
mean, have you had any of your visits from Larry from Three's Company? Your Larry is Ty Rivera.
"Oh yeah, no,
that ended.
he hasn't come around very often.
What is he doing? Is he
Not lately.
catching dicks?
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. Well, he's been going through all this fucking. He started that residency down there in Thunderbird, so that's work. I'm sure.
They calling that a
Plus
residency?
he is.
It's not a residency.
Do you not follow Ty?
No.
And then he puts out a podcast episode every other day about whatever's going on around here. Like,
I don't. I like the guy. I like his work ethic. I
no,
like
I
he's funny.
I
I
love
just I don't watch
I
him
got
like
nothing
that.
against him personally.
I don't watch him like that. He's not watching me.
But he's I don't know what you would call it.
That's not a residency. A residency is
I
just giving
don't
you a room.
care about any of it because he says it too, and it's true. Most of the stuff that he says is true.
Yeah.
He's not a liar, I don't think. So, but some of it I think could be best, dealt with in private and not made public.
What you mean? You think
That's just my
he
opinion.
includes private shit in his act?
No, in his podcast.
Oh,
His podcast is all about whatever happens around here. And
Yeah, I mean we joke,
well, it
but we don't.
started with this guy Tricks. You know this guy Tricks? Anyway, there's a guy named Tricks, and Ty claimed that he stole a joke from him.
Oh boy, here we go.
So he called him out for hacking. And that started a bunch of shit between comics. Like everybody started taking sides, and you know what I mean? Like it just started a bunch of shit. And then everything else, it seems like it just rolled from that. And
he seems like he holds grudges.
I don't get involved in that stuff.
It's not healthy.
It's not my. I came here to do comedy and not get involved in the politics and drama of between.
Who was the one that they didn't want? They didn't
All
want
I
to book
care
the
about
guy
is
that gave
doing
you shit
comedy.
about putting him on.
Diaz Mackey.
Yeah, because of Shanna Christmas,
his rape charge.
which and everyone books him.
Well, he's sort of back now. Now he fucking talks about it and shit, which is very weird. But yeah, I mean,
When he does it in his set.
people came after me, yeah, but I was like, it's open
No, but
mic.
does he
I
talk
can't
about rape
say-
in his set?
Yes,
He talks
he
about.
has. Yes, and well, he claims that he's falsely accused. So he
could, but see,
he talks about being falsely accused or saying he's falsely accused.
you know what I want to do now? I want
Speaking
to.
of that, did you see that meme today, which is totally true?
Bill
Remember
Cosby?
when Cosby was in court
And he was
and
blind,
acting like he was crippled and blind and shit?
and now he's walking around
And
all
then
normal.
they said he's free and he just walks right out of jail like he might as well have done the Cosby dance like on the sidewalk out there. Like, and you're like, oh, what happened to your canes and your fucking, I thought you were blind.
Let me tell you something
It just shows you that he was trying to get sympathy.
Let me
from the-
tell you something
court.
about going to jail. I told Camille that I had the
Dude,
cure. I was
They
crippled.
banned me for life. Go to Adam Chancellor. I'm there now, but
I done went with the pudding pops
Right,
in the prison, and
Right.
now I'm walking good.
right. No, but I'm just saying, it shows you that he was full of shit.
But you know who also did that?
He's trying
The
to
director
fucking-
guy did
Harvey Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein did that. He said he was too ill. He was
Yeah.
having a mini stroke.
You know who
He
else
did-
did that? Remember that guy that they said was a Nazi? He was from Cleveland. Yeah,
What would I know about your Nazi neighbors?
the Israelis said, well, it's a big story because they took him out from the United States and took him to Israel, put him on trial for being a Nazi. But yeah, he was doing the same shit. He was like, "Oh, I'm sick." Oh, he was so ill. He can't be put on trial. And he's all like being all dramatic and shit. Like
I would have Joseph Mengele his ass. Something like, here,
just like,
motherfucker.
it was just fucking-
We're going to
You
peel
know
your
what I mean?
skin back and replace it with phosphorus wraps. Then we're going to dump you in a tank
So yeah,
of-
I've never been on
sulfuric
Facebook
acid.
again. I thought about it. That people are like, just start another page, and I'm like, fuck them.
I would just do Bruce
I
Leonard
said,
again.
whatever happens to me is gonna happen to me with or without Facebook. And why should I fucking, I have Adam Chancellor's enough that most of my loyal followers were already there, so that's enough to keep me alive.
Well, it's the principle of it.
Yeah, why should I help them drive traffic to their fucking site and make more money? Fuck them.
I will say my haircut's looking decent. And my teeth are looking whiter.
You're ready for Tinder. You are just shallow enough for Tinder to be an effective way for you to date or whatever.
Oh
no, I
we're
said I had
fine.
Tinder for like two and a half years or 3
You were
years.
good. You were good.
I never met.
I want you.
I met one girl.
I want you to remind your friends to. I mean, I get it. It's midnight now. Forget about it. He has a hard enough time getting here on time on a Tuesday, but I was considering doing it earlier. I was considering maybe starting at 7 or 6.
Well, we can't do that.
But the problem is it's difficult. Like if I'm working on a Tuesday and I get out at 6, and then some dipshit customer wants to drag it out, or he needs sleep. He's doing overnight shifts. So we want to accommodate people on the East Coast, but I really appreciate you because it's midnight. We know it's well past midnight now, and we want to say thank you. But definitely tell your friends because you could watch us. You could go on our Caption This page on YouTube, and
Fuck Facebook.
and watch our episodes. They got the whole collection of everything we've ever done.
Yes,
Everything we've ever done is on
it was an
YouTube. We got archives. Some of the shows I've done with Tabitha. A lot of you have expressed to me that you don't like having Tabitha Beeson on. I thought she would be funny. I thought her sex stories would be funny. Johnny Brim had a story. Johnny Brim is a Vegas
what?
comedian.
Sometimes That's good. People love to hate something.
Oh,
Like, there's
God.
many characters.
Well, let me tell you a story, Bruce. Let me tell you a story about Tabitha. So we're doing our show. She's here. And so I thought people get a kick out of her. And
People just start dragging her.
so immediately Johnny Brim logs on and he starts chatting. And I'm like, oh, cool, I got Johnny Brim's attention. That's great.
Right.
He's a great comedian. Boo! Fuck you. I'm like, what? Okay. So I ask him about it. A week or two later, I see him and I go, bro, what the fuck was that? And I go, whoa, dude, what's going on? What the fuck was that, man? Why do you have her on? What do you mean? I thought she'd be funny. Let me tell you something. I'm doing a fucking mic, okay? I'm doing a stand-up. I'm doing my show. I'm doing my craft. My craft, Rob.
Right.
So I'm like, well, oh, yeah, I know. You take it seriously, okay? I can't whip my dick out and just flash my dick and it's cute. Oh, here's my dick. No, I'm going to go to jail, Rob. They're going to arrest me. I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, calm down. He goes, no, man, I'm doing my show. She's rubbing her pussy. No panties. Rubbing her pussy, Rob. How the fuck am I supposed to do a show? And she's rubbing her pussy. And I'm going, holy shit, easy. Now, is this true? I believe it, and I'll tell you why.
I was going to say, like,
Yeah, she did it.
I would tend to believe it to be true.
Now,
Because of the way she
does that. So the first time I have a conversation with her, she had been to many mics, okay? Now, Bruce doesn't know this story, but it involves Charlie. The first time I have a conversation with Tabitha, it's at the old Chanclas, now Gravy Train. She walks over to me and...
Hold on, you didn't know Tabitha?
No, I knew her, but the first time I had a conversation with her, I would say hello.
All right.
And she wouldn't say shit to me. She would just...
I was going to say, I was like...
No, so a long time ago, well, not a long time ago, 2019, Rocky invited me to go on with Tabloid Show. I told you this, and I did.
I said knowing the person.
Right.
I know this person.
Right. So a long time ago, Rocky invited me to told Tabloid that he was going to take me on and do her comedy show, which is on Tuesday nights at Blue Martini. And Tabloid looked at me and goes, "You better not fuck this up. I'm going to put you on first."
No, I know this story.
And I did okay.
Right.
You saw the material. I did like 3.5 out of 5 minutes.
3 minutes, and then you petered out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, but I got laughs. I got solid laughs for about 3.5 minutes, and it was good. And then she saw I wanted out. So she said, "Oh," I said, "Thank you. Good night." Everything was good. It was a good show. Tabitha B. Sin was in the audience.
Right.
Okay. There was a place called Jackpot that was hosted by Spiro Savalas.
Yeah.
She was there. Now she comes over to me and Charlie. First thing I know is she's lost a good amount of weight. She's lighter. She looks, smaller. She goes over to Charlie, picks up her phone, and goes, "Hi, Rob. Hi, Charlie." Now, again, never addressed me by name. This is last year. Puts the phone right up in Charlie's face and goes, "Look at my squirting video." And it is just a video, a close-up of
Charlie has the squirting song.
Oh. And she's rubbing her pussy in the video, and she squirts everywhere. And Charlie is a sweetheart. She tries to be uplifting to people. She goes, "Oh, that's really nice, Tabitha. That's good for you. Good for you, honey."
But see, that's
you do that.
That's how Charlie is.
You go, girl.
That's the thing is, I've never even seen her get angry.
So that's the first time. Then now, 2 months ago, Tabitha calls me. Tabitha drives. She has a Mercedes-Benz. It's busted. So she finally got it towed. It was an old Mercedes-Benz. She goes, "Rob, I want to go out." I go, "Okay. Can you take me to a dive bar? I'm doing a show. I'm going to an open mic. I'm going to go to dive bar. I'll take her with me. She's about 10 minutes out of my direction, but I'll go get her." I pick her up. She goes, "Thank you, Daddy." She says "Daddy" all the time.
Yes.
Drive her there.
She's her Facebook post.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that.
Daddies all over town.
Oh, I did a cooking show with her.
That's what I'm saying, though.
So she goes on
That's why
there.
I said I would tend to believe it to be true.
She's sitting at the front row.
She's a very sexual person.
She's sitting at the front row of dive bar, spread eagle.
Yeah, exactly.
Spread eagle, pussy wide out. And Randolph Crab Meat Thompson goes, "Oh man, now come on now. Here's a rule, dive bar. Do not say the N-word. If you think you can say the word N-word, hey my nigga, hey man, that's on you, man. But I'm not responsible for your dumb ass, man. If you get fucked up, man. All right, man. We're doing 5 minutes, man. Trying to be kind of fan. You would want for you, man. And Tabitha, what is that? Put that away. Ain't nobody want to see that. You did that with Johnny Brim, and ain't nobody want to see that. This is a family show. I know we a dive bar, but this is a family show, and ain't nobody want to see that." And she's like, "Oh, honey, okay, daddy." And she closes her legs. So nobody liked that. So then I thought, oh, thank you. So now we do this cooking show. And I was talking about it for a month. I'm going to do a cooking show. So last week, I go to Tabitha's house. I take the webcam.
Right.
She's got a good laptop. I was gambling.
I saw it.
Did you like it?
I didn't watch the whole thing because
it was an hour and a half.
I was at work and I was on break.
But it was, and I made spaghetti and meatballs, and I made my grandmother's recipe. My grandma from Queens. I cooked it like she would have cooked it.
You gave away your family fucking secrets on the internet. You fucking piece of shit.
That's my grandma. Hold on, that's my mom.
That was a double secret recipe from fucking Sicily.
All right, so that's my Irish.
It's like if you were like
Aunt
Colonel
Ann.
Sanders' nephew and you're like giving away the
That's my
11
grandmother.
herbs and spices.
That's my grandma.
Right on the fucking internet. Like,
That's my grandma.
right. That you have no respect for, obviously, to give away her secret recipes for internet likes.
Let me explain something. You fuck. Italian food is meant to be loved. It's meant to be shared. I got no problem doing that. I want my grandmother's recipes to go on. Oh, and by the way, speaking of Vin Diesel and Triple X, that was my dad's car. A 1969 3-speed manual Dodge GTO.
GTO, yeah. It's nice. It's a fucking big-ass car.
Yeah, it got stolen by some Mexicans.
Why you gotta put the price into it?
Some Mexicans stole it. My dad was dating my mom, and he left the top down. They fucking hot wired it, and it's probably in pieces all over Mexico.
Well, that was here?
No, when he was in Queens, they stole it. Anyway, thank you, Cindy.
It wasn't in Mexico. They cut it in a chop shop.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, so Cindy, thank you. See, here's the thing. My mom would make Italian food based on the 2 Italian moms that I had. Oh, Jesus. And so I was making the food, and as I was making it and we were eating it, first things first, Tabitha has a beautiful daughter and granddaughter, and they ate the food. They first, her daughter is quiet, doesn't say shit.
Right.
Okay, the daughter's half white, half black like I am. Tabitha's, black guys. We get it. The daughter looks at the food. I put it in front of her. She picks at it with a fork, and she's staring at it. And I'm like, Grace. Well, I figure her mom was with her. She knows that, I'm not going to wash my hands and all that. I'm not doing anything. Right. She ate it. Just polished it off. The granddaughter polished off the food. Tabitha's only complaint was that I used spaghetti, and she wanted angel hair. So she boiled her own pot of angel hair.
Right. Well, some people are.
And by the way,
that's why they have.
Hold on,
spaghetti
Bruce,
of different thickness.
Your shirt is as fresh as fuck.
This
is a nice shirt.
Thank you.
Good.
It's so. I like this so much that I bought the long sleeve too.
Whatever.
No, I'm serious.
No. So what I want to say is,
but it's the same shirt.
Yeah.
Except one is short sleeve and one is long sleeve. Wow, ridiculous. What do you mean?
It is ridiculous.
Yeah,
anyways, so we'll see the long sleeve shirt. So no, I thought that the show was good and everyone complained.
Oh wow.
My work complained. The other comics I spoke to complained. Nobody likes Tabitha on. Nobody liked Tabitha on. And I liked her. And I'll have her on again as a guest. I think maybe have her on with you.
Can't, like I said, you can't let the audience dictate.
No. She's, to me, here's the thing that they didn't like.
Pasta is good, Cindy, but that's what I said, though. That's why they make pasta of varying thicknesses, because people are weird. Like, same as people are weird about textures, like food textures. Like, people will be like, oh, it tastes good, but I don't like the texture. And then the same as the pasta, like, people
Why do I feel like I'm
Some
a
people like
hologram
thinner.
and my head is
That's why there's thin
disappearing?
spaghetti, angel hair, regular spaghetti. There's fucking fettuccine, which is big. fat
Whatever.
fucking
Anyways,
meat.
and we know. So I used a whole wheat Italian from Italy pasta.
Right.
Not like, Kirkland's Best. So that was the thing, XRP. She calls me daddy.
She calls a bunch of guys daddy.
She
That's what I'm
does.
saying.
She does.
Don't think you're special.
No, well, so she, because I'm half black, and then she goes like this.
All I'm saying is,
She goes like this. She
don't
goes,
think you're special. Like,
well, no.
you
So
already fell for the Japanese catfish. You're obviously naive in these things.
well, I don't know. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna do.
You need to cut off the Japanese catfish.
No, here's how I'm going to solve that problem. I don't even think it's a problem. I'm going to just call her through the WhatsApp. Just call her and then put her on the spot and go, hey, what's going on? Because
first of all, the person that I'm just telling you, the pictures you're seeing aren't the person you're talking.
Probably not. 99% certain it's not.
It's going to be somebody else.
Yeah, probably. We'll find out. So,
which is already a bad way to
but
start.
well, first of all, she's in San Francisco and she's asking me if I travel. Like, I'm going to go fucking to San Francisco for unknown pussy. Because
I went to Kansas City, but it wasn't unknown pussy. Like,
yeah, but Kansas City's not that far away.
we had like FaceTime. Well, no, I lived in Charlotte, so I had to buy a plane ticket. And all that. I went for the weekend.
Now you're proving his point that you paid for it.
But
you paid for it.
Well, but I had already been like had like a FaceTime relationship with this chick for like a whole year. She bought this fucking she bought this fucking dildo vibrator that I could control with my phone.
You paid for it. You paid.
She paid for it. I didn't pay for it.
She paid for your plane.
No, I bought a plane ticket to go. But I was going to see if like we could have a real relationship. You know what I mean? And I fucked her all weekend and then came home and we decided that probably this wasn't going to work out, long term. But she was crazy, and I knew that already. But she was hot, so and I already invested so much time into it. I was like, I gotta go. And
you're right.
yeah, but again,
you're right.
Yeah, but here's what happens: it's 160
each
right?
way.
But you don't get to do all the things you want to do.
Depends on where you go.
But I'm saying it's like she blows you and you get off and
no, fuck
her and then you get off and it's $160. But you're not like you can't make a porno with this fucking chick. You can't have marathon sex for fucking days on end. Like, yeah, I bought a plane ticket, but I fucked this girl for a weekend.
The best sex I ever had.
The whole time. Well, not the whole
time. The best sex I ever had. Was at Well Spa.
You're not getting that for $160. I'll tell you that right now.
And she did an amazing job massaging me. 69 fucking glorious sex. Her name, I want to.
You did 69 with the hooker?
I think so.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Why? Where you like this pussy's a little salty? Well seasoned. Like, come on, man. You don't eat a fucking hooker. You might as well suck a dick. You're like, that is the closest thing you're gonna get to actually sucking a dick is eating a hooker's pussy. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Unless you get off on that sort of thing. Hey, I'm not judging. I'm just saying.
All right, here's my thing now.
Gotta know.
I want to go to
like.
I want to go to Thailand.
Well, that's something I'm not.
I want to go to Thailand.
Do it. I wouldn't go. Like, I wouldn't go to Amsterdam and go to the red light district or whatever. Get a hooker. I got nothing against getting a hooker. I'm just saying it's not the same.
No, you're right. You're right.
It's not the same.
You're right. But I want to go to Thailand.
When you're banging a chick that's it's a natural, organic like meeting, it's more free. You can do what you want. Like,
I want to go with my friend Dier, the wrestler dude that you saw in the wrestling shows that I did.
More like a
I want to go to Thailand. I want to go when things are better, when the COVID shit's
I'd rather
subsided.
have an escort.
No,
How's
no,
this?
no,
Who
no,
would
no.
fulfill my fantasy.
No. You don't want that.
No, but why?
You don't want that.
Why?
All right.
Who will, like I said, who will fulfill your fantasy?
No. I'm going to explain to you why you don't want that. First of all, unless you're Lamar Odom and you got fuck you amounts of money, which you don't. You don't. Let's be honest.
No, I told you.
So if you want that to happen,
Chicken Ranch, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah. So we'll reiterate this for the people watching in New York. The Chicken Ranch is the next county over in Nye County, which is where Pahrump is. Pahrump is the next town over. Pahrump is so poor that there was a show there, and me and Tabitha went, and we're driving down this one street, and their medical center literally was just a 2-story office building, one store deep, you know.
Dude, I did comedy.
And literally, this is what it said on the building. It said medical, doctor, pill. It was like retard land. Pahrump is literally like the Deliverance. It's the Hills Have Eyes decided to just make a town. Now, the people there, it's exactly what you would expect. Deep South loving Trump, God-fearing, guns, gravy, grits, Bible. Cool people. But, where was I going with this?
This is what problem with you when you tell stories.
No. Hold, fuck you. No.
Tell a story about
The Chicken Ranch.
You got on the history of Pahrump. Like
this is where the ranch is now. If you want what you're talking about, what he's talking about, and you say, I want an incredible night, a flight and a vacation in Thailand, about $5,000, and I can fuck.
Yeah, but once you get there, you can buy all the hookers you want for $5.
Right now, not much. Not that it's more than that, but still.
But it's not like Pahrump price.
Right now,
I'm saying it's
so
cheap.
for what Bruce wants, let's say Bruce decides, you know what I want? I want to fuck a hooker every day that thinks I'm her boss. She's my secretary.
Or whatever.
$10,000.
Chick to pretend she's my stepmom, or or whatever.
$10,000.
Ah, see.
$10,000 a night. You go to the Chicken Ranch.
They call that specialists.
And they will dress up in an outfit. Then they will,
like if you want choked or something, that
whatever.
costs big money. No, but I'm saying that they charge way more for that kind of stuff.
$10,000.
It's called specialists.
And they will. This is what now. If you don't want that,
if you want
whatever. If you want a straight lay, they call it a straight lay.
Right.
You're gonna go in the room. They're gonna go into a little hallway. They're gonna line up 10 women, and they'll be questionable. I mean, they're not gonna be like super hot, even though, and they're gonna be $1,000.
I bet they have levels.
Right. No, they're just gonna put they're gonna put the house.
I'm saying they're like this.
No, they're gonna put what's out.
It's like code. Like this is economy class.
No, they don't want to do that because that insults the women. You see, you talk about me, that insults the women. If you put an economy woman out there,
pulled out a big ass wad of money, they're like, oh well, we have a high roller.
No. They put out the women. And then they wash your junk with iodine.
No, that's what you said the other day.
Right.
I was like, well, that's nothing fucking romantic about that.
No, and then they're gonna ride you, and that's it. And they're gonna go,
you're gonna eat that iodine puss. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, no, I didn't, because this.
Well, you're acting like. Here's the thing. You're acting like somehow this massage chick enjoyed it more than the Pahrump chick, even though they're doing the same fucking job, basically. And like, dude, no.
Wait a minute.
That's the problem. Is it's a job.
Yes, and I
see half of the pleasure of sex to me is knowing that I'm getting this chick off.
Wait.
And if I'm just
wait a minute,
like,
stop.
Got this blasé, I'm at work attitude about it, then I'm not gonna be
the
excited.
Pahrump girls are white and black women. Okay, this is it. It's a job. They fuck, they go home, and then they look at their daughter's grade school report card. Okay,
right.
That's what they do. The Asian massage parlor bitch is about 2 more fucking strikes from having to be deported back to Thailand and being put in a fucking rice paddy to pick through landmines.
You're a soulless fucking piece of shit.
Okay?
Deep down inside, you're just admit it. Okay.
Yes, he gets it. He gets it. He
See,
gets it.
that's probably cool.
He
and I'm
gets
not
it.
saying that that's not cool, and I never done it. But my point being, if you're talking about sex, just paying for.
I get it. I get it. But when I'm
I'm
comparing, I'm comparing what I'm
not
getting
even into it
at an Asian massage parlor for, let's say, she massages you for $60 to $80 for an hour.
Okay, wait, XRP. One question though: is it $160 whether you fuck or not?
No, he was talking about $160 for you to fly over to Kansas City.
Oh yeah. Well, that was well worth it.
What I'm saying is,
I've never really been to Kansas City, so I got.
Okay, get the fuck out of here! Like you give a fuck about Kansas
I
City.
was banging this chick like 5 minutes.
You just complained to me about giving you the history of Pahrump, and now you're gonna tell me you actually give a fuck about the Kansas City. You're there for puss. You went for puss. You did a round.
But I also wanted some barbecue and all the other things.
Oh, you get barbecue anywhere. Get the fuck out of here.
Dude, then you don't know shit about barbecue. That's not true.
Texas.
You can get barbecue anywhere.
Texas.
But it's different everywhere you go.
Texas barbecue.
They all got their own style. They all got their own sauce. They all got their own, you know. See, that's what I'm saying.
I don't give a fuck about
not really a connoisseur.
Texas.
What about Texas?
Barbecue.
That's good.
Texas.
Memphis has got good barbecue too.
Fuck Memphis.
So does North Carolina.
We'll go to Franklin Barbecue in Austin.
Well, actually, North Carolina's not that great. But
even Rolling Smoke is good.
No, Rolling Smoke is good.
Now, to the point.
Dude, that Soul Belly place though.
Oh, I know. I get Soul Belly. You get some hipster
you
kid
need
making.
to go there, dude.
I will.
It's good.
What I'm saying to you is, when you get a massage
You
parlor
like imagine
and an Asian chick, who's fucking like her life depends on it, because it does. Hold on, let me illustrate this, bro. My friend went with me.
Okay,
he paid
$60
for her hot table. That's right.
Now, see, I would do that.
Now here's the problem. Where
and
was
then
this?
if she was
wait,
smoking hot,
wait, shit, where
was
this? Where was this? Where was this XRP?
I'd probably do the table shower.
Where was
massage
this?
thing.
Yeah, it was.
I'd probably do it.
Where was this? In Vegas?
Yeah, is this Vegas or is
Or
this,
is this New York?
in Jersey?
New
This
York,
is a mob
Jersey.
place, like Russian mob place.
Where is this? Jersey.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm sure it's way more than
Vegas
that
has
here.
got a problem. Now here's the problem in Vegas. The good places all closed up. There were
I gotta get.
There were 4 places in Vegas that were great. There was USA Spa, gone. It's a nail place,
right,
which I think is a mob. It's a mob place. It's on.
Let's do this once when you said you have to go to where the taxi driver tells you to go.
Right. Well, yeah. Well, that's so they're all gone. They're all gone.
Right.
They're all gone.
No, that's the complete Disneyfication of Vegas. That's what I was saying before. Like,
Yeah, of course they are,
everything
because
now is underground.
right. Well, I
It's not
don't
like
want to
the
do
green
that.
door and shit like that.
Well, no, the green
What
door
I'm
is not
saying
underground. And I don't want to. Also, you heard about Chris Waldick. Chris Waldick, you can look him up on Facebook. Chris Waldick is this guy who's a comedian. He's got a 70s stash. He's got like some sort of. He's definitely on the spectrum. He's on the spectrum. He's not. And he went to the green door and had some chick eating his asshole out or some nonsense. You don't want to go to the green door, and all of a sudden you're fucking some girl from behind.
Some guy
her.
said, or who, I forget who I was talking to. They said they went to the green, or somebody they knew went to the green door once, and they went to start fucking, and like these 4 or 5 old dudes just appeared, naked old dudes just appeared out of the shadows, like, and we started jerking off, like.
Yeah, if you go to the green door, you're not getting this. Let me be perfectly honest. Now, I've not been to the green door. Truth be told, I've not been.
You get this, you're going to jail. That's
Well, not in
that's
that
the
country.
point. Is like,
No, not if I go to her country. I'm not.
when you want to fuck somebody's daughter, like,
We're all fucking somebody's
I know
daughter.
that, but I'm saying like their real daughter.
Their real daughter. They
Yeah. Well, I saw you coming out of school that day. That day I knew. Settle down, Gene. Settle down.
My name is Gene.
It's Gene Simmons with the
Oh.
Christine 16 shit. Yeah. I think Ted Nugent has a song like that too, where he talks about some fucking underage girl.
And then the follow-up song was to that was, oh no, the tears are falling.
Right, exactly. 'Cause he's in jail now.
I saw you leaving
That was when
the
Kiss was
school
really bad.
yesterday.
They got so bad.
Yeah.
Like when the original lineup broke up and then they took the makeup off, they just kept getting worse.
Well, it was still Gene Simmons then, and
No,
it was
but
still
I'm
Paul
saying,
Stanley.
They still kept getting worse and worse and worse.
Oh yeah, they were
Like,
bad.
The music.
Then the
was just
'90s.
So
remember when they tried to go
terrible.
grunge?
Just awful.
Remember when they tried to go grunge
No,
in
but
the
that's what I'm
'90s?
saying is
They were terrible.
their music just got it just got progressively worse and worse and worse.
Unholy.
That's when you realize you're like, wow, all this time they've been riding on that makeup and the fire and the blood and like the spectacle.
Unholy.
You know, but like when you really boil it down to it, this music
So
is
they
garbage.
in the '90s they want to reinvent themselves. So in the '80s, the '70s they were Kiss. They were their own thing. They wore the clown makeup. They were aliens. Then in the '80s they were like, we have to stay relevant. So we're gonna look like glam band.
Right.
So they put the makeup on,
Right.
and instead of Gene Simmons being the lead singer, was Paul Stanley.
No, Paul Stanley was always the singer.
No, Gene Simmons.
No, Gene sang songs.
No, but Gene Simmons.
He sang some songs, but Paul Stanley
But
was always, dude, you can't.
The songs that
first
Wait
concert.
a minute.
They were my favorite band in the whole world when I was 7 years old.
I
was
Love
my
It
first
Loud
concert.
is Gene Simmons. That's
My
a
first-
hit.
Yes, but I'm saying
I love
he
it.
sang some
Live.
songs.
Want to turn it up? Don't want
Yes.
no compromise.
But I'm saying he wasn't the lead singer in the band. Paul Stanley was the singer, and Gene sang some songs.
In the wait a minute. In the songs that they're most famous
they
for,
flip back and forth.
when they started, yes. But when they
Detroit
started,
Rock City, that's Paul Stanley.
but
not
I want to
Gene.
hear it loud and
Love Gun, Paul Stanley.
and what was the other one? And
I want to rock and roll all night.
Gene Simmons.
Right, what I'm saying is,
But in the '80s, it was all Paul Stanley.
well, Gene never was a great singer.
Well, I love it loud.
He has
That's
his own
metal.
style, like
That is one of
He's
the
not a
best
singer.
metal songs. He was great.
he's just like
No, he was great.
he's like rock and roll, fucking Duke Ellington.
No,
like,
man, he was. No, you're thinking of Louis Armstrong.
Well, he's like rock and roll Louis Armstrong.
No, but he was great. Turn it up. Don't
Right,
be
to me.
afraid. Roll up. You don't have to love it or leave it. I want to hear it loud. I don't want no compromise.
Oh my God! Again,
I love it loud.
coming from the
Wanna
guy.
hear it?
who
Yes,
thinks
that song
Michael
was so
McDonald is the
metal.
ultimate rock
That
and roll
song
fucking-
rocks. And that song kicks ass forever, man. Gene Simmons, man.
All right, I gotta go.
That song is their best
I
song.
need to host champagnes.
No, I was gonna say. So but then they went in the '90s and they wanted to look like Alice in
Well,
Chains.
they've always
So
no,
they
that
dressed
was-
up like Alice in Chains and they tried to do a song called Unholy.
It was fucking
And it
terrible.
was awful. It was them trying to mimic all of the grunge bands. And it was awful.
because they've
Then
always been that.
in the early
They've always been a
2000s,
cheap carbon copy of some kind of rock band.
yeah.
And I said you didn't notice that when they had the fire and and that's my point is when they had the makeup and the fire and all that shit.
You
Even I
looked
didn't
at
notice it.
me with the
I said
certain
I
look.
used to jump around with a tennis racket and act like I was playing guitar.
And now it's
Like,
rain.
I love
Oh,
Kiss
now it's
so
raining.
much, and I begged my mom.
Oh
please,
no, the
let me go
tears
see
are
Kiss.
falling.
Take me to see Kiss.
Whoa,
This is before that.
whoa.
This is before that. This is Love Gun and shit. Right around
Oh,
the
no.
time of Kiss Alive 2. It was actually that tour still.
What's going
Oh,
on?
Jesus Christ. If you could mix that with Michael McDonald, then you would have something like.
Oh my God. No, you know what I've been listening to all weekend? I've been listening to Yacht Rock Radio all weekend,
Oh, God.
and they've been doing Christopher
I was
Cross.
going to say Christopher Cross. He was.
Yacht Rock
He's the
Radio
one.
doubles. And all the Christopher Cross songs, half of them were with Michael McDonald.
Oh, yeah.
So half of them was like,
Dude, I'm telling you right
no,
now,
no, no, no.
Michael
Right.
McDonald is like the most recorded backup singer in the history of the world. I'm not kidding. I mean, you could probably look it up. Like, there is probably nobody that you can think of.
I really don't
you-
know.
you hear his
I
voice
really
in all
don't
these
know.
songs. He was in
I
all the-
really don't
he was in all the Kenny
know
Loggins
anymore.
songs.
I really
And I
don't
found out he's in
know.
all the Steely Dan songs. He's in all the fucking. Like I
Is
said,
he
he's in
Steely
Doobie
Dan?
Brothers. Yeah, dude. He's the one that sings backup on the Peg. He will.
Oh, yeah.
come
Hey, it's always down.
in a foreign movie.
Oh, yeah. I hate Steely Dan.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, they showed him recording the backup tracks.
Hey, it's
And he was
coming
like, he was
down
like,
to
oh, this
you.
is very hard, except to do this
Hey.
triplicate harmony, you know. And he's like, he's like, It's fucking. You're like really Michael McDonald again? You know, he's in all the Kenny Loggins songs.
Oh yeah, he was. He was.
Like I said, he's in all these 80s. He's in all the Christopher Cross songs. Yeah.
I mean, going down. I don't know what.
I'm surprised. I bet you if you dug really hard through the Elton John catalog, that you will find Michael McDonald's voice somewhere in the background of one of these songs. Like, if they need a guy, they're like, we need a guy. Like,
goodbye, Yellow Brick.
Michael McDonald. Right, exactly.
Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road. Yellow Brick Road.
Right, exactly. Man, we need a guy to sing this part, like just this one backup part, like call Michael McDonald.
Isn't it a bit funny?
He is on call.
Funny.
Right.
Feeling inside.
Anyway.
Anyways, the thing
Thursday
I really mean.
Thursday night at the Dive Bar. That's it. It's Stimulus Check Comedy Show. Starts at 8:00. Thank you, Polly. And I'll be going to Champagne's right now to host that show. And then remember, if you're in the area of the Midwest, in South Bend, Indiana, August the 6th and the 7th, me and Charlie will be at the Drop Comedy Club, which is inside of the Loft Hotel.
All right, and then let's
in South Bend,
do your
Indiana.
little.
We'll be co-headlining the show. So, and as always, I said we love you. Thank you for watching. If you don't like us, I said tell all your fucking friends.
All right. Get out.
Yeah, you gotta watch these guys. They suck so much.
I'm gonna have Tabitha PC come here and do a fucking ping pong show.
Anyway,
with her butt.
I gotta.
You'll like it. Just get you ping pong balls at the screen.
Right.
All right. Happy 4th of July.
Yes.
Go shoot off your leftover fireworks.
Leftover fireworks.
Oh, I got buckets.
Why?
Because
You're
it's
supposed
me.
to blow